existence. Today I want to talk to you about self-care. How many of you, raise your hand while you're watching this video, take time just for self-care during the week? Do you actually schedule in time just for you? And do you even know what self-care actually is? Here is my challenge for you. First, I'm going to tell you actually what is self-care. Self-care is any type of deliberate activity that you do, that you take time to do for your own mental, emotional, and physical health. Self-care is not taking care of other people. It's not volunteering. It's not working. It has nothing to do with that. Self-care is about nurturing yourself, so that you have more to give to everyone else. And so many of us are so busy just in the day-to-day life, just in the millions of things that come across our path, that we forget to take time for ourselves. And when we do take time for our mental, emotional, and spiritual and physical self, things flow better. We are calmer. We are less reactive. We don't feel as pulled in a million directions. And when somebody else does need us, we don't feel overburdened or, oh my gosh, it's one more thing and I don't have time to do anything. So my challenge for you this week is pick one day, just one day out of the 7 days this week, pick one day to dedicate a 2-hour time slot to your self-care. Now, if you're thinking, are you insane? I don't have 2 hours to dedicate to myself. I have kids, or I have a job, or I have a family, or I volunteer, or whatever it is that you're thinking, I promise you, you have 2 hours. If you need to get up earlier, if you need to stay up a little bit later, if you can squeeze in, get up earlier on a weekend and take the time for yourself. Now, what the heck do you do to take care of yourself? Obviously, it's personal, but I'm going to give you some options so that maybe it can kind of get your wheels sort of turning. So what are some self-care activities? You can literally make yourself a cup of tea and read a book if you like to read. You can sit and watch a couple of shows that you've DVR'd, or watch a couple of TV shows on Netflix if that sort of feeds you. You can watch a documentary. I love all the different documentaries on Netflix. That literally feeds my soul. So that's something that you can do. You can take a walk in nature. You can go and meditate out in nature, or go out and read a book if it's nice out in nature. Go to a park and sit and read and enjoy the outdoors. It's about nurturing yourself, right? Take a hot bath. Take a bath. Read a book in the bath. I don't know why I always have books. I think I'm putting books in there all the time because I love to read. But read a magazine and flip through a magazine and read Elevated Existence on your tablet, right? Take time for yourself. Take a bath, light the candles, do a detox bath, put some Epsom salt in there, maybe a little lavender, a little baking soda, and you can actually detox yourself. Again, anything outside, anything that sort of nurtures you. Do you have some type of craft or a hobby? Do you knit? Do you sew? Do you like to do mosaics? Do you like to paint? Do you like to color with those amazing coloring books that are out there now, those adult coloring books with the different pencils, the colored pencils that you can use? What is it that sort of feeds your soul and makes you happy? Whatever it is, see if you can find, this is your challenge, find 2 hours and try and do them together. Don't be like, well, I can take 10 minutes here and I can take 15 minutes. No, I want you to find a block of 2-hour time this week to just take for yourself and for self-care, so that you can rejuvenate yourself, so that you can relax and sort of turn off that stress response that's going with us all the time. And I don't mean you have to go meditate for 2 hours. I'm talking about, again, self-care, which is why I gave you all these different options of going for a walk in nature, or, just reading a book, watching some TV, but just for you, something that's going to nurture you. Self-care could be something maybe you and your husband like to do, like to go for walks in nature. That's self-care. You can do self-care with another person. But I want you to just literally take some time, if you can, by yourself to nurture yourself. because we need those little retreat breaks. We need that time in order to rejuvenate ourselves, to reconnect us with that relaxation response in our body, to heal, and to just reconnect us with our spirit and who we really are. And nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, but I'm going to say the majority of people, including myself, doesn't make it enough of a priority. And that's why I'm saying just try it once a week and see if it makes a difference for you. But at least try it this week. Look at your calendar, make a plan in your head, and say this Saturday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is my time. Or this Sunday from, 8 p.m. at night to 10 p.m. is my time. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to relax. I'm going to read my magazines or read my books or listen to healing music or do a meditation. Whatever it is that feeds you. I'm going to craft. I'm going to knit. I'm going to sew. So try it out, because self-care is so, so, so important. And I want you to add it into your spiritual life, into your journey, into your path, and see the difference that it makes for you. So I wish you a self-care week. Let me know how it goes, and I will see you next time.